$78,425 entries and 8 theme winners transpired to the vast landscape of Kenya. What followed was what most of the finalists termed a dream come true, a trip through the magical setting of every photographer's paradise. After the riveting face-off at Kenya, the onerous task of judging the final submission fell on David Zimmerman, an internationally recognized advertising photographer, and K. Madhavan Pillai, the editor of Better Photography magazine. Picking the final winner was not an easy feat, each submission having outdone the other this year.
There were several strong groups. I think that there were 3 very strong groups of images. Ultimately, it came down to 2 groups from the 7. And I think that the one that distinguished itself as the winner, in my view, was the winner because he was engaged with a subject. It wasn't a distant view. It wasn't a remote or removed view.
It's always a debate. It's always a question, why is this picture better than the other? Eventually one wins. And that winner has won because the picture was absolutely meritorious. It's a tough struggle to get to that point. The judges have a tough time getting the picture to that point. And in the end, I think the best picture wins.
With the final verdict drawn and the winner chosen, it was now time to felicitate the 8 theme winners and the Better Photography Photographer of the Year 2012. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Better Photography Photographer of the Year 2012 Awards. I'm Ankit Vengurlekar. Welcome the 8th edition of Better Photography Photographer of the Year 2012 Awards in association with HTC. So before we begin tonight's festivities, we'd like to hear a few words from Manu Seth, who's the Director for Marketing for HTC in India.
HTC takes pride in associating with Better Photography, India's leading photography magazine, for their continuous endeavor in promoting photography in all spheres of life. Photographer of the Year contest doesn't need any introduction as it is getting into its 8th edition, which received a phenomenal response. HTC congratulates the 8 finalists who could make for the final face-off to a wonderful destination, Kenya. The winner of this contest gets a revolutionary device which gives him a new perspective in the smartphone experience and also enables him to enhance his photography skills and capture the real moment of truth.
Better Photography Photographer of the Year awards have really moved from strength to strength. Started way back in 2005, we had about 7,000 entries, and this year we've received a whopping 78,425 entries. Big round of applause for that. Entries were called across 8 categories, and the winners of these categories got to spend 8 beautiful days in Kenya. Now, I've heard so many good stories of Kenya from the BP team that I've made up my mind, I'm going to go there. And in fact, I've already started revising some Swahili. So in Swahili, I understand Karibu Sana is something that you say for greeting people, along with Jumbo, obviously. And with that, I'd like to wish a very warm Karibu Sana to Jacinta Nazioka Matibi, Director, Marketing, Kenya Tourism Board. Ms. Jacinta, can we please have you here to share with us the photographer's paradise that Kenya is?
Jumbo. There you go. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We are proud to have been chosen as the face of destination for the top winners. These guys had a fantastic time. We were with them throughout the country. This is a country located along the equator, at the heart of Africa. We say when you go to Kenya, once you have seen Kenya, you have seen the whole of Africa. You don't need to see or go anywhere else. So for us, we are proud to present Kenya in photography. We are proud to present Kenya in a story that is more of a relationship with the photographer and the country. We believe the photographers now have developed a relationship with Kenya. They're actually our true ambassadors now, because once you have a relationship, it doesn't just end there. So we want to continue having this relationship so that for us, we increase our tourism arrivals from India. Thank you very much.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for has arrived. 8 categories, over 70,000 entries. Must have been quite a task to shortlist. The BP team took 14 days, 14 din ka vanvas, of selections and eliminations to arrive at a formidable shortlist. Then some of the biggest names from the Indian photography fraternity were invited to decide on the final nominations. Took a lot of time and deliberations, but our judges were able to narrow it down to the final nominees. And now it's time to announce and felicitate the 8 category winners of POI 2012. Our first category explores the magic of human emotions and the unspoken universal language reflected on our faces. The first category is Portraiture Faces.
The nominations for the Portraiture Faces category are Sudeep Saha, Kolkata; Nilesh Bhange, Indore; Shantanu Bedarkar, Pune; Arun Titan, Chennai; Pranab Basak, Kolkata; Senthil Kumar, Chennai.
And to give away first set of awards, I'd like to call on stage renowned portraitist Ashok Salyan and Rajan Chaugule, Director, Bharatiya Vidyapeeth School of Photography. Can we please have you on stage, sirs? So who's it going to be? Photographer of the Year in Portraiture. The winner is Nilesh Bhange. Third consecutive year that Nilesh has been nominated in Photographer of the Year Awards category. Our next category explores the unexplored. It is finding beauty in the nooks and crannies of our existence. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is macro, our tiny, mini, unseen world. The judges for this category are famous art photographer and teacher Hari Mahidar and multi-genre photographer Kedar Bhatt. Let's take a look at the nominees.
The nominations for the Macro, Our Tiny Unseen World category are Anurup Krishnan, Bengaluru; Shantanu Bedarkar, Pune; Abhishek Chatterjee, Vadodara; Nitin R, Bengaluru; Rohan Pandit, Pune; Santosh Kundeshwar, Kundapura.
Please welcome on stage Kedar Bhatt, photographer Shashank Ranjit, along with Himanshu Panchal, West Head for Tamron, to give away this award. This is a real tough one, but the winner in the macro photography category is Anurup Krishnan. Thank you. And our next category explores vistas, wide and small. It explores capturing sunsets, sunrises, or just mesmerizing forms of nature. Our next category, ladies and gentlemen, is landscapes, form, shape, color. And the judges for landscape, form, shape, color were renowned photographer Aspi Patel and commercial photographer Soumitra Pense. Let's take a look at the nominees.
The nominations for the Landscapes, Form, Shape, Color category are Hemant Kumar Solankar, Navi Mumbai; Bijan Das, Kochi; Ajinkya Gadave, Pune; Piyush Jain, Bengaluru; Umesh Goswami, Mumbai; Mohammad Arif, Tirur.
Please welcome on stage Soumitra Painse photographers Swapan Mukherjee along with Vasant Bhandari, Marketing United Breweries, to give away this award. And the Landscape, Form, Shape and Color award goes to Hemant Kumar Solankar. Okay, our next category is a subject that presents photographers with so many moments from bittersweet to ironical, along with a plethora of emotions. This is without a doubt one of my most favorite categories, street people at their workplaces. The judges for street people at their workplaces were the photo editor of DNA, Soumitra Ghosh, and renowned commercial photographer Amit Ashar. And with that, let's take a look at the Photographer of the Year nominees in the street people at their workplaces category.
The nominations for the Street People at Their Workplaces category are Mukesh Soni, Bengaluru; Kushal Gangopadhyay, Kolkata; Sutirtha Chatterjee, Kolkata; Rajiv Kumar Solanki, New Delhi; Senthil Kumar, Chennai; Plabon Das, Kolkata.
Please welcome on stage Amit Ashar and renowned photojournalist Mahendra Parikh, along with Kenichiro Mori-san, Managing Director, Olympus India Private Limited, to give away this award. And the winner for Street People at Their Workplaces is Senthil Kumar. Congratulations, Senthil, and thank you, presenters. Okay, photography is all about love, guys, and one of the favorite things for most photographers to shoot is their personal space, their home. After all, home is where the heart is, and our next category pays tribute to the often happy, often melancholic, and sometimes untold stories from our homes. It is Still Life, Spaces and Things from Home, which is our next category. And the judges for this category, Still Life, Spaces and Things from Home, were educationist and photography mentor to several students, Jerumulla, and renowned photographer Nrupen Madhvani. Let's take a look at the nominees.
The nominations for the Still Life, Spaces and Things from Home category are Colonel Shailendra Rawat, Mumbai; Sandeep Dhopate, Mumbai; Amit Kumar, Ghaziabad; Kumar Mangwani, Pune; Kunal Chaudhary, Jalgaon; Indrajit Bhattacharya, Kolkata.
Let's welcome on stage Nrupen Madhvani, renowned photographer, Madhur Shroff, and JP Soni from PhotoQuip to give away this award. And the winner in this extremely critical category is Colonel Shailendra Rawat. Thank you, presenters. Our next category this evening is also one of our most popular. It is also one of the most challenging yet rewarding categories, which is Wildlife, animals, and their habitat. And our nominees have captured some spectacular wildlife pictures. The judges for this category were publisher and partner of Savas magazine, Shantanu Nandi, and conservationist, photographer, and naturalist, Sanjay Monga. Let's take a look at the nominees.
The nominations for the Wildlife, Animals and Their Habitat category are Jayant Kumar HV, Bengaluru; Harsh Nagpal, New Delhi; Rajendra Dhage, Y; Amit Kamath, Bengaluru; Kirat Mundle, Nagpur; Manish Trivedi, Jamnagar.
Please welcome on stage conservationist and wildlife photographer Anish Andheria and Jacinta Nzioka Mubiti from Kenya to give this award. This is a special one. This award goes to Rajendra Dhage. Our next category takes a look into our lives, our homes, and our being. Let's take a look at the category of photo essay, a different kind of family album. This category was judged by photojournalist Sudharak Olve and renowned photographer Ketki Sheth. Can we please have the nominees for photo essay, a different kind of a family album?
The nominations for the Photo Essay, a Different Kind of Family Album category are Partha Sengupta, Kolkata; Rajiv Kumar Solanki, New Delhi; Mitul Kajaria, Ahmedabad; Swarad Ghosh, Sikandrabad; Madhu Gopal Rao Rama, Hyderabad; Rakesh Soni, Mumbai;
Please welcome on stage Sudharak Olve, independent photographer and curator Fabian Charo, and Aditya Kothari, head sales and marketing for Canberra, to give this award. And the award for photo essay, a different kind of family album, goes to Khub Bhalo, Partho Sengupta. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the last category of awards, and this also is a photo series. Now, this year, the BP team decided, let's introduce a unique category in the competition, keeping in mind the proliferation of cell phone photography that we've got. Okay, so for the first time, Photographer of the Year Awards presents a category where all the images were made by a photographer using a cell phone only. Our next category is photo essays, cell phone diaries, and the judges for this category were commercial photographer and head of the One School Goa, Shantanu Shiore, and photographer and cell phone photography enthusiast, Safi Bergerson.
The nominations for the Photo Essay, Cell Phone Diaries category are Alok Rai, Pune; Upasana Jain, Mumbai; Aditya Nair, Mumbai; Prayash Giriya, New Delhi; Ram Morrison, Bengaluru.
Okay, I'm going to give away this award myself. So, to announce the winner for this category, which is Alok Rai, for the first time ever for cell phone photography. Big round of applause for Alok's award. If he's not here with us today, we're going to accept the award on his behalf and ship it across to him. It's one of my favorite categories. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, our 8 category winners for the Better Photography Photographer of the Year Awards 2012 have been announced. We're only a few moments away now from announcing the Better Photography Photographer of the Year 2012 award. And the winner will not only be bestowed with the coveted title, he'll also win a brand new HTC One smartphone. May I now request Mr. Sandeep Khosla, CEO of Publishing Network 18, Madhavan Pillai, and Jacinta Nazioka Mabiti, Director Marketing, Kenya Tourism Board, to join Mr. Zimmerman on stage to announce the 2012 winner of Photographer of the Year award. Alright guys, it doesn't get bigger than this, okay? All of this is for this one award, okay? And the Photographer of the Year 2012 is Senthil Kumar. Let's hear it for him. Senthil, cliched question, but must know. How does it feel, yeah?
It feels great. It feels really great. I never expected first. And thank you so much for judges, and thank you so much for BP team to selecting me as a photographer of year 2012.
Big round of applause to Senthil once again. And now I'd like to, call all the category winners. If everyone can come on stage for a fantastic photo op, all the category winners here on stage with your trophies. We'd also like to thank our partner, HTC, whose very apt tagline is, what will you bring to life? Associate partners, Canberra, Vanguard, and Varta. Face-off destination partner, Magical Kenya. Baggage partner, Tatonka. Hospitality partner, Taj Lands End. Television partner, CNBC TV 18. And of course, a huge, huge, huge thank you to our esteemed jury panel, without whose support this would not have been possible.